Oh, what if you put her head in?
That'd be hilarious.
We'll make her so big that she just spawns into the room and she can't move. She's just squashed, hunched
Yeah.
over.
Adran.
Yes.
Not Adran, sorry, Ebrus.
Aha.
Fire comes up from the ground beneath you.
Can I dodge it?
Just double checking that. I'm checking. No. No, apparently not. It just says in close burst 3. So let me check what close burst 3 is. That's 2. Well, technically that's kind of close burst 3, but like that seems massive, and that's not how this is gonna work. So we're gonna do 2 and we're gonna do 3 behind, 2 across. We're gonna do this as kind of the zone of fire. That kind of all lights on fire.
Sure.
And let's see what it gets, because it's against that which doesn't exist in this thing. So it is against your AC. For a grand total of not enough to hit. But this has one of these stupid effects where if it doesn't hit, something still happens. So the ground below you is starting to heat up and go on fire. You kind of like move your feet around and don't burn. But on your turn, at the start of your turn, as long as Robin is still alive, you need to roll me a Dex saving throw, which, being a monk, you have an advantage on anyway, to see if you can keep yourself from catching fire. But the entire ground, I'll draw it out on an actual shape here, is on fire.
For all of us, or just around him?
Just around him.
No, I'm not worried then.
Yeah. So 3 back to 2 across. Kind of this zone. Is on fire.
Okay.
So
if I just step like there in my next turn, I'm fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Alright, good.
See, in 4th edition, that would be just, I'm taking all the spells from 4th edition because I have the book in front of me. It made life easier. Yeah, you would have taken opportunity attack from that, but yeah, no, it's grand. Cool. But that's her turn. Ebrus. So she's done electric, ice, fire.
No.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry. She's done electric, fire, or ice, then fire. What's left?
Earth.
Earth. Yeah, okay, I'll go find an earth spell. Right. Big.
So you take electricity as like wind?
I would call it elemental, but no. Shooting again.
Well, can I make it to the door?
What's your which one? North, south, east, or west?
The closest one.
No.
What's your move? 35?
25. I'm a gnome.
Oh, 25? Yeah, not a hope.
Alright, well, I'll shoot her again then. So, roll to hit.
Don't worry, you've only done like 50-ish damage, lads.
8 plus 12. Plus 12? No, I got 12, so I think I missed.
Wait, 8? No, it's 8 plus 4, which would be 12, plus your proficiency,
which is 12.
No, plus your proficiency, which is 2, which makes it 14. Still a miss, but it's 14. Anyway, yeah, it's 14. It's a miss. You want to move backwards towards one of the walls so you can get there next turn?
Yeah.
So we'll do the one which is the first, like, but 2 of them are like roughly the same distance. Let's see,
I want to get to a
55.
doorway that I can walk through and then still be able to see her to shoot her.
Oh, then you're going to go south. Okay. Let's just wait. 20. Okay, yeah. So you're behind. You're now behind. Kind of between behind the pillar-ish and Adran. Ebrus.
Yes. So there's a dex save, which
19. Grand. You're fine. You're not on fire.
Alright, good. Sweet.
Oh, you have advantage as well. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was like, why did you roll the second one? It's like, well, in case you get to 20.
I want to run like around her.
Yep.
Just to get out of the fire, and then I'll try and hit her twice.
Yep.
Let's do same dice as before. 14 plus 6, that's a dirty 20, and 11 plus 6, which is 17.
20's a hit. So 20's a hit, and so what's the other one? 17?
17.
17's a hit, yeah, they're both hits.
And that's a 9 plus 5, so that's a 14. 14 damage.
14. Describe your kill.
I use the fist first. I make a jump and use the fist as a jump off point on her body, and then as I get further up, I use the axe to hit her neck to start the chopping of her head off.
Yeah.
Just because we might as well behead every enemy I meet.
It is a trait of yours.
It is now a trait of mine.
So as you jump up and punch her, the ground starts to shake again, similar to before. Dust falls from the ceiling and all the pillars around. As the axe falls into her neck, you notice that it goes through like sand, and her whole body turns to dust. And she disappears to dust and nothingness. Oh crap! I can't undo that one. Leave those marbles on the ground. You notice that Hellkeep starts to hyperventilate as this floor is shaking or whatever, and then there seems to be a massive bright light emanating from the eyes of the statue and starting to overtake the whole head and make the room bright. Can you all roll me Constitution saving throws, please?
Just a second. I'm trying to see if I take fall damage from the 25 feet fall.
Nah, you're jumping
I've
and
got
the sand
15 on my
will pile up a little
Constitution.
bit. You'll be fine.
Okay, fair enough. Good.
Got a 15.
15, you're grand.
It was
Lucky.
Constitution, right?
Yeah.
22.
22, you're fine.
Oh
No.
no, I rolled a 4.
Gnome, you are blinded. Can't see shit.
And
Super bright
I'm
light.
not-
see.
I'm not even facing the fucking light, but yeah, never mind.
It's going to get really bright in a second. Oh, Hellkeep, me see if he's blinded.
May he be blinded by her goddess.
He was for the first round of battle.
Yeah,
True.
Hellkeep's blinded too. He shouts, "Ah, my eyes! This burns!" As the light gets brighter and brighter, and the statue seems to, as I was saying before, it started to animate a little bit. Now this is animated to bum bum bum.
I would have thought that was the reaction check to
24
whether or
frames
not
a
you could
second.
close your eyes.
And it is now Crewfix has been summoned, and we're going to take a very quick break here for 5 minutes as this all happens, as I need to get water really badly because it's so hot in my room. And yeah, you've just summoned Karametra. As soon as Robin died, the dust as her
Haven't
form of
summoned
body.
Well,
Karametra.
Crewfix.
Crewfix, sorry, Karametra was a few weeks ago. Sorry. So to summarize, as you killed the zombified Robin and she turned to dust, the ground shook again. The dust fell from the ceilings and the statue became fully animated to the form in which you see before, more of an astral form than embodying humans. The shadow casted from her seems to move independently to her itself. Well, her.
Some
And
lighting that's not being rendered on us.
no, I haven't
Help.
bothered with lighting yet. But yeah, two of you aren't blinded. Two of you aren't. Two of you
There's a
aren't. Two of
glitch
you
in the matrix. The lighting's not right in this place.
And we're live. We're back. So the two people who aren't blinded. Do you have any actions as you see the statue turn into the vision you see before you? The chest has disappeared, by the way. It was kind of absorbed into her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything? Do you have any actions or anything before I speak?
Yes, I pick
Okay.
up my dart and I go back to my place.
Cool. That's cool because you're not blinded. By the way,
Even if I were blinded, I would have found it. Don't worry.
for the gnome, it's not that like it hurts to open your eyes. It burns, and for the two lads who aren't blinded, it is still extremely painful to keep your eyes open for long periods of time. So like you're like covered over, but like you can still make out shapes and stuff. Did that one.
I mean, but mostly just shout, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
But yeah.
so-
I take it you'll make some.
Yeah, the speech I wrote, that I won't read properly now in a second. Yeah, so the statue that comes to life shouts, "Who dares summons me? Oh, Hellkeep. Back again, are we? What is it this time? Lost the farm, or was it the kids this time? Again, I told you last time, it's not my place to fix your life. You need to take responsibility for your gambling and your lies and deceit. You get what you deserve anyway." And as that happens, you notice Hellkeep just falls flat to the ground, maybe coming to his injuries from the fight before, but he collapses, he falls faint. And he goes, who do we have here? Ibris, Adran, Talon, or what is it today? Jerry, Tom, Isildur, or whatever you're going by today. I'm surprised your offering, Ibris, wasn't too much for you guys. You boys are far from home in more ways than one, and not a scratch on you, metaphorically speaking. I'm surprised time travel normally takes a lot more out of people. What did you summon me here for? Come with it. I'm not sure I'll be able to tell you too much, as the skies are very stormy right now, but I'll do my best. Before you ask, I'm not sure what you released from Pandora's box, but you better keep trying to put it back together. There are worse gods than me out there. So what are you doing here?
I just look up at the being of power and like, not much. I just wanted to find the nearest exit.
It's not a chuckle, but there's some sort of reaction, and you can hear like the remaking of something from the distance behind you. It goes, I should say. Adran, questions. You were very inquisitive to all the scrolls and artifacts, the scrolls and scribes on the walls in this place before. Clearly you might have more of a tempting question than this insolent dwarf.
Yeah, you're the god of knowledge and all-knowing things.
Exactly.
Right, so you say you don't know what came out of Pandora's box.
Yes, the skies are stormy. I get my visions and my truths
You know
from the
what
skies.
went into Pandora's box?
And Crewfix pauses while the DM pulls out dice.
I look over at Adrian. We don't want to annoy them too much.
It's like, not particularly. Normally, Pandora's plan is to always upset, add deceit, and cause trouble amongst the gods. It's my job normally to help put it back together, but this time I don't know what her plans are. Normally, it's so clear. She wants quickly grab notes. Give me 1 second to grab notes, but why isn't this coming up? I have it open on another page. It's like normally she wants Mogus or like Theros. Is it Theros? Is that the other god from the Long War? Mogus or Iris, sorry, that's the one. Iris to like fight her, to like, spill blood across the lands, or she wants like Karametra to like just burn the place down, or she just wants to like add disruption to the world. But this time she must be doing something more sidious if she's been able to muddle up the skies and cause them to have greying clouds. Like the storms up there right now are blocking all my visions. I don't even know my own truths anymore.
Sounds like a pack of lies to me. I don't think you've got the vision.
And you never saw it coming.
Talon, what do you have to ask?
I don't know. I can't see shit. Can you? Yeah, that's why I have nothing to ask because I can't see shit.
Fair enough.
Can you turn the lights down?
Yeah, can you turn the lights off?
You notice the burning is slightly becoming less. Within the next 30 seconds, you'll be able to see similar to the lads where it burns for a bit, but you can see shapes and things and lights and the formations. And Ibris, you're a want to be master brewer coming across. Like, what do you have to ask?
Nothing. I've asked what I needed. As long as you've like provided me with an exit from this place, I'm fine.
And are the three of you still planning to try and fix this place, or fix this world or land, or I don't know what she's trying to get up to, but if I can't figure it out, it's going to be hell for me to sort this out with my family.
But surely you'll survive anyway. So like,
Yes,
if we try, or if we don't try, that'll be the same to you, wouldn't it?
yes, but it's not our place as gods to meddle in the mortal planes. It's
Well,
for you
that
to
makes
make
one of you. This Pandora seems quite intent on doing so.
Yes, but she is not a god. She's just a miscreant.
Ah, we can kill her then.
If you could ever find her, I haven't been able to find her myself my whole life.
Does anyone else know where she might be?
But how do you not know where she is?
Because she somehow always escapes my gaze. I know what her plans are. I know how she does things. I know, like, when people say I know
Well, clearly
what...
you don't any longer.
When people say I know what's going to happen in the past, present, and future, they don't understand. They just understand the consequences of actions. I don't understand the actions themselves or what they're going to be. I just know the consequences of them.
But isn't every action a consequence of another thing?
To an
Another
extent, but
cause.
people still have free will to make decisions. They still matter.
Are you sure they have free will? I mean, if every action is a consequence of something changing, and all you can see is the consequences, you just have to chain the consequences together.
Yes, but look at Hellkeep here. Poor sod
He's an
keeps
idiot.
coming back to me after gambling away his family, going, "Oh, my life's falling
Well,
apart."
that's fine. Maybe you saw that coming. Doesn't
Yes, but he believes that I'm going to go and make his life better. Last time he left here and stopped gambling, and then his life turned around, and he decided to gamble again. And that's my fault. That he has his own free will to do that. But it's when the gods take action of when gods take control of the actions in which you make and make their outcome true the mortals and the mortal plane, that is where I have a problem. It's not our job to meddle in what yous do. So when you start burning things, or deforestation, or you cause climate change, or you burn down some sort of chain reaction in some forest that, or like, I don't know, like cause
much then since you've been here.
not much for me. But if you start digging on the side of a mountain and then it collapses on top of you and stuff like that, that's your consequences. I know, I see those sort of actions. I don't see.
But you know that it's going to happen.
Yes, I know if they keep at it, it'll continue. Well, I know that they've made their mind up and it shall happen.
Or is it more of a probability distribution over the possible actions that might
There
happen?
is a chance that the mountain will fall if hit.
Yes,
Sure.
it's more of a probability of 90% plus another
Right.
19 or another 9.999 recurring percent chance.
Is
And-
there?
That does mean you can be wrong.
Well, I haven't been wrong so far.
Here's a good question. What's up with that red gem we found?
That's my
Not only
summoning.
the red, but the orange and the yellow and the green and the purple
Ah, them two. And the light blue.
and the light blue.
The gems in which you have been told seem to be. I'm not too sure that you I can foresee that you're heading to the Isle of Sands, or someone's going to the Isle of Sands to put something somewhere. If you're talking about gems, they must be summoning stones of some kind.
Put
Well,
something
clearly you know about
somewhere.
these gems.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, you're quite disappointing. You're massively overhyped. You say you know everything, but every question
I
we
never
ask, you don't
said-
know the answer to.
I never said I know everything.
So, you know shit.
I never said I know everything.
Your way of helping us is to tell us that we need to go to Isle of Sand and put something somewhere.
Well, you're mentioning
How
these
is
gems.
that
I
helpful?
presume
Well,
they came
we
from
knew
the chest.
that anyway.
we knew that anyway, exactly.
Yes, but I don't know the consequences of what will happen if you don't.
But I
Well,
thought
should
you
we
knew all
find
the
out then?
consequences, just not what the actions was.
Yes, but with the skies being so muggy, I don't know what's going on.
How do we
that's
unmug
like
the
ask
skies?
The weatherman.
You put back what Pandora released.
But we can't put back what Pandora released if no one can help us to figure out where to put somewhere and what to put that.
Well,
there.
you mentioned
Or
these
what she
gems.
released.
You mentioned the gems. Yes.
You
We might
mentioned the
miss one.
gems.
Yes, now you've mentioned you mentioned 6 colors of gems.
We can mention
we
all
could have
colors of
colours under the
gems.
fucking sun if we want to.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they all exist. They are summoning stones to the gods.
Ah, so what which god does the orange summoning stone go to?
And which stone do you fall under, if you fall under any?
I think it's the red
red is what I follow under.
one. Nice.
Pink
So-
is what one?
So what's the like if you what the red summoning stone controls you,
No, it brings me to this mortal plane.
and then once
That's-
you're here, what is it? Just a big shiny gem?
Wait, well, do you want to check if you still have it on you? Because it was in your
Well,
mystical hand.
Well, yeah, obviously I would have get on the hand to give it to me. If the hand was going to dissipate, I'd have picked it out of the hand, wouldn't I?
Yeah, do you want to check if it's in your pockets?
I rolled a 20.
It's not in your pockets. It's been used, basically.
What do you mean it's been used?
You used
I
it to
didn't-
summon me here.
Well, can't we have
didn't-
another one?
We didn't lose the pink one when we summoned the other guy.
Yeah,
How,
we
how
didn't-
come you
The
take
big one or is it
the
the
gem?
orange one? I can't remember. How
Because-
come this gem's gone away? We got the one back we used last time.